going to answer this question genuinely. I'm going to start with a little help from American writer and radical feminist Joanna Russ, and a passage from her early 80s novella On Strike Against God. Now, the narrator has just had an unpleasant experience at a party, shall we say, that she goes outside to have a pep talk with herself. That not all men are piggy, only some. That not all men belittle me, only some. That not all men get mad if you won't let them play chivalry, only some. That not all men write books in which women are idiots, only most. That not all men pull rank on me, only some. That not all men pinch their secretaries' asses, only some. That not all men make obscene remarks to me in the street, only some. That not all men make more money than I do, only some. That not all men make more money than all women, only most. That not all men are rapists, only some. That not all men are promiscuous killers, only some. That not all men control Congress, the presidency, the police, the army, industry, agriculture, law, science, medicine, architecture, and local government, only some. I sat down on the lawn and wept. And about that scene, the writer Lee Mendello, in a critical review, says the following, which I think is really interesting. Her realization as she narrates this to herself is one of horror and resignation, that she doesn't hate men. She isn't a man-hater, as people will accuse, but that some men, actually quite a lot of them, participate knowingly or unknowingly in the objectification, abuse, and degradation of women as a sector of society. And what I love about the passage itself is the fact that it's 2 sentences, one really long one and one really short one. Pause to read. And in that first extremely long sentence, the syntax itself, beyond the subject matter and content, the syntax, the sentence structure, makes you feel the weight of what women feel and carry in the world. It's not all men, we know that, but it's some men everywhere, in charge of everything, in every aspect of our lives. There are some men doing this. So it really starts to feel like all men everywhere, but you can't say that because it's really not all men. See the conundrum? In that same comment thread, this person said, I'd like to think the ratio of good men to bad men is gaining due to education and the media only hyping the bad men. And it's this good men, bad men binary that's so dangerous to women, and what stands in the way of us making actual change. Every man out there watching this, especially if you're a cisgender heterosexual man, especially if you're a white cisgender heterosexual man, you should ask yourself not, am I a good man or a bad man? And that's not how we should view you. In what ways are you participating, knowingly or unknowingly, in the objectification, abuse, and degradation of women as a sector in society? It's not all men, but is it you?